Good morning, children. Today we are here to discuss about Unit 9 Electrical Conductivity of Liquids of 8th class. Within this chapter, today is our introductory class. First topic we are going to discuss, that is electrical conductivity. What does it mean? Electrical conductivity means electrical conductivity is nothing but what? A property of a given material. What type of material we are taking it up, depending upon that particular material, it is nothing but what? A property. When it comes to material can be classified into three types. One is conductors, other one is insulators, other one is semiconductors. Broadly, it can be classified into two ways, that is conductors as well as poor conductors, we can call them as. But whereas I have given some other one, third one, that is nothing but what? Semiconductor. First of all, what are called as conductor? The material will be of three types: conductors, insulators, semiconductors. Coming to conductors. Conductors are the material through which 100%, nearly 100% they allow current to pass through it. Through which 100% electricity can be get passed to the particular substances or materials. We call that materials are nothing but what? Conductors. Example for conductors are nothing but what? We can take metals or few examples. Not only that one, all metals can be called as conductor: copper, aluminium, etc. so on. Or some examples for conductors of good conductors of electricity, we can call it up. Second one is what? Insulators. Insulators are poor conductors of electricity, also we can call them up. What are those? Through which doesn't allow electricity to pass through it. Current does not allow electricity, current to pass through the particular substances. We'll call those substances as nothing but what? Insulators. Examples. What are insulators? We can give it up. Wood can be a best example for insulator. Plastic material can be a good example for insulator, as well as a rubber material also. All the articles which are made up of rubber are also best examples for insulators, through which percentage of current flow will be equal to 0. Doesn't allow electricity to pass through that particular substances. That's the reason as electrical people, as they are moving, as they want to do some work on the pole, they will wear gloves, rubber gloves, they will wear it up and they will do all the works. So that what happens, current does not pass through that particular body. If current suddenly if it is flowing through that particular one, current does not allow to flow through their bodies. That is next example of insulators. Next one is what? Semiconductors. What are semiconductors? These semiconductors can be act as insulators at certain temperature, and at certain temperature they can act as conductors also. Means we can call them as intermediate stage of insulator as well as conductor, we can call it up. In between those two stages, this particular semiconductor can be exist. So that as temperature increases, this material will behave like a conductor. If temperature decreases, this semiconductor will behave like an insulator. Therefore, we'll call them as nothing but what? Intermediate stage. Example, PN junction diode as well as transistors we can give it up as few examples for semiconductors. And these are this is nothing but what? These are the three types of materials through which electricity can be get passed through. But whereas electrical conductivity is nothing but what? A property of a material. It is a property of a given material. Whether the material may be conductor, semiconductor or insulator, any one type of material they can be get existing there. As we are discussing about electrical conductivity of liquids. Liquids means what? Through liquid, through water. Through water, if we how this particular electrical property, the property of electrical conductivity can be get exist. In further classes we will discuss. First of all, we will discuss about what within activity 1. Before going to activity 1, let me see. Today we will see the newspapers. Farmers getting electric shocks. As they are going to switch on the starter or else board, switch on the particular button with wet hands, farmer will be getting electrical shock and he will be dying at that particular place only. Not only that, our parents also insist us not to touch the water in which electrical heater is immersed and switch is on. Parents will suggest us not to touch that particular water. If we touch that particular water, we will be get electrical shock and we may die also there. So we can understand that is a word of property, electrical property of material. Electrical property of material can be studied there itself clearly. Water is also a good conductor of electricity. Good conductor of electricity as it consisting of one material. Pure water is not a good conductor of electricity, but the water which consisting of some minerals it is a good conductor of electricity. We can call it up. And we have also studied clearly that the material can be divided into three different types: conductors, insulators, as well as semiconductors. Now we are going to perform an activity to test whether the material, for what purpose we are doing here? Testing the material, whether it is a conductor, whether it is a good conductor or bad conductor, we can see by taking different types of materials. That is nothing but what? Activity 1 we can call it up. To perform activity 1 we require certain materials such as what? Torchlight bulb is required for us, or LED bulb also we can take it up. What is the abbreviation of LED? Light emitting diode we can call it up there. Next one is what? Dry cell of 3 volt. Wooden sheet we have taken there itself. 2 drawing pins we have taken. Key, in place of key we have taken as what? Safety pin which is made up of steel. Connecting wires I have taken it up. Connecting wires I have taken it up. These all are the material required to test whether the material is conductor or bad conductor, good conductor of electricity or bad conductor of electricity. First of all, before going to that one procedure, I am doing it up. Take a wooden sheet, fix it. Take a wooden sheet, place it on surface of table. Fix 2 pins. To that particular 2 pins, at one particular pin you place safety pin as a key. Connect the safety pin as a key there. Then afterwards, by means of connecting wires, I have taken 2 different wires, connecting to what? A dry cell of 3 volt battery. 3 volt cell we can take it up as well as LED bulb, light emitting bulb. In what connection I have connected? Series connection I have connected. Then afterwards, what I did, I have switched on the key. I have switched on the key by using safety pin. Safety pin is made up of what? Steel. As soon as when I am switching on this particular safety pin to this particular pin, metal pin, what happens there? Current flows to the particular circuit, so that what happens? Bulb will be glowing continuously. Bulb glows. What will be glowing here? Bulb will be glowing it up. And a precautionary step we have to take it up, as we have connected dry cell here of 3 volt cell, so that whatever continuously we should not keep the particular buttons to be switched on. If it is continuously switched on, the energy of this particular particular cell can be get lost soon. So that a precautionary step we have to take it up. Whenever we want to utilize it up, at that time only we have to switch on it off. If not, we have to put off that particular battery there itself. Then afterwards, key, safety pin. Safety pin is made up of metal called as steel. Therefore, what it is made up of metal steel, which can allow electricity to be get passed through the product substances. Therefore, it is a good conductor of electricity. Next one is what? Take nail. Next one is what I have taken there? Nail. Take out this particular safety pin and place nail, which is made up of what? Iron. Which is made up of what? Iron. Again, switch on this particular, allow this particular nail to be touched to this particular pin. As I allow this particular nail to be touched to this particular pin, observe the bulb, whether the bulb will glow or not, just observe it up. We'll observe that the bulb will current starts flowing from high potential to low potential and bulb will be glowing continuously. The bulb glows. As the bulb glows, we can say that it is a good conductor of electricity. We can call it up as it is made up of a metal called as iron. We have seen now safety pin is of steel, which is also a good conductor of electricity. Iron nail is made up of iron metal. It is also a good conductor of electricity. We have seen it up. Next, what we do? You take a eraser. Eraser is the material made up of what? Rubber. Take out this particular nail and place now what? Rubber here. And switch on the key. As we switch on the key, observe the bulb will glow or not. We'll observe that current does not flow through the particular circuit. Why? The material what we have chosen is nothing but what? Rubber, which is an insulator. Therefore, we can identify that no current is not flowing. How can we identify current is not flowing? Bulb is not flowing. As bulb is flowing, we can identify that current flows. As bulb does not flow, current does not flow. Therefore, it is a poor conductor or bad conductor of electricity. We can call it up. Next one, plastic material. Just to take it up. Any plastic material, take out this particular rubber and replace it with what? Plastic material, and again switch on the key. Observe the reading. What happened? Can the bulb close here? No. By that we can say that this plastic is also a material which is nothing but what? An insulator which does not allow current to get flow. Therefore, that material is called as bad conductor of electricity or poor conductor of electricity. Next, after plastic, take a straw pipe. Straw pipe, cut it a small piece of straw pipe, take it up, and again place it at this particular place it at this particular in the place of rubber, and again switch on with that particular plastic straw, which is made up of plastic. This also does not allow electricity to be get passed through it. By that we can say that straw is also an insulating substances or poor conductor substances or bad conductor substances which does not allow electricity to be get passed through it. Then afterwards take a matchstick. Last what you are doing there itself, I am taking a matchstick. And switching on the, I allow the particular matchstick to be get touched to this particular pin, next pin. And this plastic is made up of what? Wood. And observe the bulb whether it will be glowing or not. We'll observe that bulb is not glowing it up. By that we can say that it is a bad conductor of electricity. It is a bad conductor of electricity. In this particular way, we can test whether the material, what type of material we have taken here. Depending upon the type of material what we have considered here, we can classify that particular material into conductors as well as poor conductors or bad conductors. Material which allow electricity to be get passed through them is called as conductors. The material which does not allow electricity to be get passed through them is called as bad conductors or poor conductors, we can call it up. And electrical conductivity is nothing but what? A property of a given material. What type of material it is? Whether it is an insulating material or whether it is a conducting material. By this we have completed our activity, children. Try to analyze this particular activity continuously and gain knowledge. Thank you.